Hey, welcome to this week's Trinity video announcements. It's good to be with you and to let you know about some of the things that are coming up here in our life together here in our parish church. And I'm here with two of my colleagues, Amy Henderson-Hill and Emily Bird. I know that you probably know Amy. Emily might be a little bit new to you all, so that's one of the reasons she's here. But they are here to tell us about some of the things happening in kids ministry, family ministry, the things that we're engaged in the next month or so.
You got it. Hi, everyone. So we are doing a lot of events and some special things happening here in the next couple months. The thing we have coming up next is this Saturday, we've got the Fright Night event. So it's through downtown Fort Wayne. There's all sorts of family-friendly activities, and we're going to be a part of it. We'll be in Wagonalls Hall. We will be set up with all of our zombie makeup and lots of people who are helping. It is family-friendly. It's not spooky. We'll have music playing, but it's a chance to come together and hang out. We could use a couple more people. We suspect it's the central location for things this year is at the library, just our next door neighbor. So we suspect we're going to have a lot of folks into our building that day, which is really exciting. So if you would like to come hang out, it's only an hour and a half. From 1 to 2:30, we could use your help, and we'll teach you what to do, and we'll give you all of the supplies.
Yeah, so if you want to get your zombie on, this is your moment to get your zombie on. So 1 o'clock on October 21st, Fright Night, downtown Fort Wayne.
You got it.
You can either help paint up faces if that's something you've always wanted to kind of do.
Mm-hmm. Or just show up and get your face painted.
Yeah, and that's for kids. Is that correct?
Yes.
But it's also for adults.
Absolutely. We'll prioritize the kids, but if mom or dad or grandma, grandpa want theirs done too, we can
you
do
did
it.
this last year, didn't you?
Yes,
we did. Do you remember how many kids came? How many people?
This is how many people. It was nonstop. We did it for 2 hours to the point where I had a friend come through and I said, I need you to help me. Go grab some makeup and sit at a table and paint more faces. We had, I don't know what our count was, but it was hundreds. We went through hundreds of people. There were 5 of us doing makeup, and we did not stop for 2 hours. And it's a pretty quick process. It's not the detailed face painting. So if you want to help us, we'll teach you what to do, and you can join in the fun. So yeah. We also, speaking of things for the rest of this month, on October 29th, on a Sunday morning at 9 a.m., we have 5 Sundays in the month of October. So we're going to do something fun and have a Halloween party. So you can wear your costume to church. We're just going to have games and candy and community building and a chance to just hang out again. So that's on the 29th. Also, I could keep going. There's a lot of things. We are going to show you in this video, in this announcement, but we've got a card that has a save the date that we have lots of copies here at the church. You can get it on the website, but it's a thing to throw up on the fridge and remember all the different things that are coming up, because we've also in the Family Ministries Department have added monthly parent nights out. So if you're a parent or a caregiver to little ones, bring your kids here. We will feed them. We will play games with them. We will hang out with them. Lots of capable and background checked volunteers to be here with your kids while you go Christmas shopping or have some dinner. Those things are coming up. What else? My goodness, we're going to do Christmas caroling this year. We're going to have movie night in the theater with popcorn and jams, everything. Just check out all the stuff going on. There's a lot happening in addition to regular programming.
Yeah, and if you're not necessarily here on a Sunday, or even if you're here on Sundays and you're not standing exactly at the right spot, you might miss the fact that literally there are dozens and dozens and dozens of kids rolling through this place any longer. I mean, thanks to the work that Amy has done, thanks to the work that Emily is working on and Megan Doring is doing. I mean, really, we're blessed with an abundance of kids. Yeah. I mean, it's a little...
It's amazing.
It's a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, we're going to be asking for even more ways for people to be involved. And even if working directly with kids isn't your strength or your gift, there are still lots of ways to support the things that are happening with kids and youth and families around here. So,
yeah. And so, if you're used to that, and sometimes church has gone through, warp and woof, wax and wane, kind of cycles, but we are certainly on a cycle that seems to have a gazillion small children and their parents and their families and
pretty fun.
people connected to them rolling through, thanks to all of these things that Amy and Megan have going on.
Yeah. The last thing I want to say is the best way to know what is going on within family ministries. And that is for anyone. If you're even just curious or you want to know what's happening and how you can support it, or you have friends and neighbors that you want to invite, we have a newsletter specific to family ministries, which also includes a lot of the other opportunities for kids and families around here within the music department, within special events, within regular programming. Sign up for our newsletter, scroll down to the bottom of our website, and you just sign up for family newsletter. All you do is put in your email, and you will get that every single week and really have a real-time finger on the pulse of what's going on and coming up.
Excellent. And you can sign up for that even if you don't have young children in your house. I mean, if you just kind of want to know what's happening, by all means, sign up for it. Yeah. Take a look at it. So, but some of you may have met already. Some of you may not have met. One of our newest staff members, Emily Bird, her husband, Dan, is our new associate organist and choir director. So Dan is usually back in there.
Don't get to see him very often.
Yeah, you can see him. I mean, it's best that way, right? We keep him back there. We let you be up front.
Well, I mean, this past Sunday, the children sang for the first time here, and you only get to look at my back. You get to see their beautiful faces singing from the balcony. You never get to really see my beautiful face, but that's okay. Yeah, so Wednesday nights are another very busy night here at Trinity with our E3 program, and I am thrilled to be here and part of that with the children's music that's happening. We not only are sharing our music during services at 10:30, about once a month the kids are singing right now, but I'm so excited that we are going to be out in the community and sharing music in different ways. So Megan has done some wonderful work in planning this. As Amy already mentioned, we're going to have some Christmas caroling happening at the end of December, and I'm looking forward into the spring, that we'll be doing even more music in different ways. One of my passions as a music educator is teaching kids to read music and teaching music literacy, which I am thrilled to be bringing to music here. So not only are our kiddos coming and having fun and learning songs that they're sharing with the congregation, but also learning music literacy, how to read music, spending time teaching all of those fun skills that are so applicable in the future, things they can bring along with them into the rest of their life and music making journey. So that's something that I've been really focusing on and excited to be bringing to the children's music program.
Well, in my time here, Mitch Rourke was here, Evan Anderson here, great musicians. I mean, really great guys, great musicians. But your specialty really is children's music. I mean, that's your education, that's your background, that's your gig.
Yeah, yep. That's what I do.
and that's just, I mean, Mitch and Evan were great musicians, but their experience really was more organ and adult choir. So to have you here is, something I've been hoping for years.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
And I think Dan and I have sort of come as a package deal, right?
That's
Dan
right.
he's a wonderful music educator as well. But he has the organ background. You get to hear him on Sundays behind the bench. And then me being a separate person allows us to do different things and both be involved in different ways. So it has brought a lot of flexibility and new opportunities by having two people in this role, I think, which is exciting.
Yeah. Well, and for us, really, children and youth music has been an important thing to this congregation for a long time, generations. But to really have, once again, somebody who's really able to bring an expertise to that, it's a great thing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's wonderful to be here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. It is not my turn, but I have to say, Emily, because I have this really fun vantage point of, yes, I'm on staff and I'm watching all of this. And, for these 2 years and everything that Bob Hobby has built and all the people that have poured into this. But I'm also a parent. I have a now 7 and 9-year-old in this program, and to watch them go through this and to see what they are like on Wednesdays and the things they are talking about and the things they are learning and the community that they are building, there's some magic happening. So I have to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a really great little invitation, maybe, for your little one to come out and join us this Wednesday. So this is a really great week for kids to get started in the E3 program. One thing that we've talked about doing this year and are excited to do is have sort of these onboarding weeks, so that just because you didn't start with us back in September doesn't mean it's not too late to come out and join us. So I know in the family newsletter that Amy mentioned, there is a link there to get signed up for E3. You can also find that information on the website. Register, come join us. We're having a lot of fun. Yeah.
As you're listening to this, if you know somebody, even if you're saying, oh, that all sounds really kind of cool, I don't know, I don't have a kid at home, or that's not really my jam. But if you know somebody who has a kid at home, if you know somebody who is related to you, or maybe if you said, I don't know, we've been there, but it's different now. I mean, there are some new things going on, and we'd love to have you as part of this. We'd love to have you watching and being part of this as part of our parish church, as part of our congregation each week too. So it's great to be with both of you. Yeah, you have something you wanting to
It's
say.
free. That's the other part. This is free. And it's visual arts as well, between the music and the visual arts. And then a free will donation dinner at the end, so you don't have to think about that on Wednesday night. This whole shebang is free, which is also something that we value, so that it's accessible to everyone.
Well, actually, but to say that, but to actually say all of this happens because of all of the support that people give to this great place. All of the support that you give, your financial contributions and your prayers and your presence. I mean, all of that makes it able for us to offer this to the community and to families without a cost attached to it. But I mean, there is a cost, honestly, and you help make that possible. And we're appreciative of that. All of us who sit here are sitting here because you've made that possible, and we're thankful for that. So it is free.
Yes.
But not quite. Right? So, yeah. Well, it's great to be with both of you. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for being part of our team here. And thank you for being part of our team here and for helping to make all of this great stuff possible. We'll see you soon.